Today I am in Union Station, and I have to say, this place, this place looks quite fancy. Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm currently here because I'm going to check out more like cities and like neighborhoods. I realized the last time where I went to look for that job, I also got a good look at the neighborhood. So I feel like that gives you, that helps you like figure out if you want to like live there and get a job there. So that's basically what I'm doing today. I'm basically gonna hop on a train and we'll see how it goes. Still getting used to these metro trains. I mean, I'm not talking about like the above ground and the below ground, more like just still trying to learn how to work the card. Like, I don't know, reloading it is still like, you know, it's still a little bit new to me. Okay, so craziest thing happened just a few minutes ago on the metro train. I just got out. I'm standing like outside right now behind like this. This is where they show like the metro map things. But a fight broke out in my train car. The weirdest part is that I think I kind of saw it gradually progress. I was just waiting in like the lobby. You saw that clip where I showed you like the time and the day. Like it was in that lobby. And the train car just shows up. There's this guy on his bike. He looked like around like my age. There's this guy on his bike, and I see him talking to another guy in front of me. Now I had my headphones in. I'm listening to music, so I can't actually hear what's saying, and I probably wouldn't be able to hear because like you hear like the train, like it just showed up. But it looked like that the guy said something that the bike guy did not like. So like they like left, like one went into the one train car and the other one went into the other train car, but it looked like that the bike guy was like really like he already looked aggravated, but it looked like he got even more aggravated after talking to that guy. So I try to go into another train car only to see that I have accidentally shown up in the train car with the bike guy. So I'm like, okay, let me distance myself at the back of the train, and that's what I did. A guy walks past the bike guy. Like I think, you know, it's like little aisles. He's just like trying to get through, but I think he accidentally like bumps him. And then I see the bike guy like violently just like thrash, like he didn't like hit him or anything, but it's like, you know, it's like when you shake, it's like he like violently shook. He was just like, brr! Like, you know, and I was like, what the heck was that? Like, so then you know, I'm in the back of the car. Like 3 minutes goes by. Next thing I know, I see that he's throwing punches at somebody else. Probably the guy who bumped him, maybe somebody else, I don't know, like in the front of the car. The other people in the car, they like go back, like where I am. Like luckily the exchange was really brief. Like it didn't last like no more than like 30 seconds because there was another guy there who like broke that up. Like we hit like the emergency call button. Like I think they recorded what happened in our train car. And yeah, it's like and then after that, like the guy who broke it up, I think he was just talking to like the bike guy. Like after that, when it wasn't even my stop, but when we got to the next stop, I got off the train. And I was actually debating on just waiting until like another train shows up, but since it's like Saturday, the trains like, you know, like come like every 20 minutes. So I just went on another car, like that was like 2 cars down, and now I'm here. And and I'll admit, for like a split second, like it was a very brief second, I was thinking like, should I film this? And and the only reason that I was considering that was because, you know, like I'm, you know, vlogging my daily day. That is something that doesn't happen, you know, in my ordinary day, you know. But then several other things followed up after that immediately. The first thing was, you know, one is my safety. Nothing's worth endangering my safety. The second thing is, one, because like I say, it was really brief and it was like already over. But the third one that I thought about like in retrospect was because that's something I don't want to record. You get what I mean? It's kind of like I don't I don't like seeing that, you know. I don't like seeing it. I don't like when people do it. I don't like you know, violence and just stuff like that. And I don't want to catch something like that on camera, you know, and put it on my channel or put it in my videos, because that's not what I'm about. I don't want to spread that around, and that's just, you know, that's not cool, you know. So I'm here now. I was actually gonna check out something like I'm at like the Universal Studios stop. I can probably start walking a little bit now. I'm at like the Universal Studios stop. I thought there was a studio around here. There still might be. You know, I'm gonna walk this way because the sun is on my face. So instead, I think right now I'm going to catch an Uber to Warner Brothers. Well, it took me 1 year to get back here, but it looks like we're finally gonna head into Warner Brothers. Alright, so I talked to a couple of guys that were there, and by a couple of guys, I mean the guy who was right there at the entrance monitoring the check-in station, and another guy who randomly came into the bathroom. And don't worry, he was an employee. And I asked both of them, you know, how does somebody get hired there? And they both actually gave me the same answer, and that is you have to do it online. From what it seems like, at least with Warner Brothers, probably a lot of other places too, not sure yet, but it seems like that with Warner Brothers, at the studio or just where it is that you know, stuff happens, either you are an employee or you are, I guess you could say, a visitor or a customer or a guest or whatever. It's just one of two things, and the only way to become, I guess you could say, on that other side, the employment side, the only opening it just seems to be is through online. Like, I don't know. I'm alright with that. Like, I mean, I don't really have a choice. You get what I mean? Unless I want it to be. I'm sorry, I'm starting to ramble. But what I'm doing right now is, turns out that the Disney Animation Studios is actually only a 20-minute walk from here. So that's where I am headed right now. The thing that I was thinking about is, I don't really have an issue with doing stuff online. It's just that, I gotta talk over all these cars. It's just that oftentimes, at least in my experience, it's been quite slow. I'm not necessarily being impatient, but you know, you still want things to go, I guess, as fast as they can, you know? And I just figured that, you know, doing it online, you know, that isn't going as fast as it can. That was one of the reasons why I decided to come up here. Now, but the thing is that, you know, things are just different, you know? Like when I was talking to the guy at the, at the front desk there, he was saying how, like, you know, when you used to just show up and you would fill out an application and then hand it in and stuff like that, he was like, no, it's all online. Alright, I'm gonna have to get off for a sec because you got some construction work going on back here, and I ain't gonna be yelling over all of this. But yeah, basically I'm just starting to realize that there's protocol, you know? I'm just starting to realize there's protocol, and there is an order that you do things. You can't just show up there and, you know, just say like, hey, give me job. Like, that's not what I'm doing, but you know, you get what I mean. So I guess what this is, it's just me, I guess this is me hearing it from the horse's mouth instead of just, I don't know, like a over the phone, just dry operator kind of person. Because that's what happened actually when I had called, I don't know, it was like one of like the Disney lines. I had, wait, let me cross the street. Sorry, I want to make sure that I don't get, you know, hit. Then again, if I do, I'm gonna get money because I'm on, like, you know, I mean, I got the right of way, but I don't really know how that works. So, okay, I'm gonna cross the street. But yeah, I picked up, you know, I called just some Disney line, and the woman, she just sounded like so just dry. And I remember when I was getting off, I just like, okay, like I was in the middle like saying something, then she was like, okay, have a magical day. Blip! And like, she like just clicked off like super quick. But yeah, I think a spider web just hit me in my face. Like, but yeah, I prefer to just kind of just talk to a real person, and I don't know, I just feel better about that. So I'm actually happy though that we'll be able to check out Disney today. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to. I figured it would just be Warner Brothers, and then I wouldn't have enough time to head home. I said this yesterday. I'm gonna be headed to the Griffith Observatory today, hanging out with my uncle's uncle. So yeah. You know, I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me we are getting close. Alright, we finally made it. The Walt Disney Corporation. But you know, the problem is, where the heck is the front gate? Like, I just got here and I realized that this is a gate for cars. I don't know where the gate is for, like, just like a person. Like, I walked like all across the side. I was even seeing people's like little Mickey dolls in like their offices. I didn't want to record that because I feel like that'd be kind of intrusive. But like, where do I go? All right, I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't really see any other way that we can. I'm gonna have to walk the perimeter of this place until I see a place where a normal person can just walk in. That looked like the entrance if you have a car, but like the place is like gated up. There was like a door, but you needed an ID to like get in, and I didn't want to be like shaking at the gut saying, hey, let me in. So I don't shoot, dude, but just look at this. Like, everything is just like the border, you know, like all of this is just border. Like, I'm not really sure where a gate would be just for like I said, just for like a regular person to walk in who doesn't have a car. Where's the front entrance? I'm trying to find it. Oh, it's back there? All right, thank you. All right, some guys just told me the front entrance is on the opposite side. So I think the place where I was at was where the cars go in. So I'm gonna walk to the place where the people walk in. Oh my gosh, dude, the sidewalk has just disappeared into this foliage. Is there any way for people to get beyond these gates? Alright, now after walking this freaking sidewalk, bordering this whole place for maybe about a good 20 minutes, I think we're finally in business. Alright, now I know what's going on. The gate that I was at before, the one where it was gated off, that actually was the front entrance. Just now I spoke to just like one of the employees. He says that on weekends this place is closed. Like, basically, like, all the Disney offices are closed. The only people that are here right now are like the janitors and the custodians, just, you know, just like people working. He said that on weekdays, Monday through Friday, that gate is open and people can go in and out. I wouldn't have known that, you know, any other way. So, I mean, I did ask him about the hiring thing. He said online too. He said that's how he was able to get hired. So, I don't know. Maybe this online thing isn't as bad as I thought. Like I said, I didn't technically think it was bad. I was just saying that I thought it may have just been a bit slow. But he was saying, you know, you could try to go online. He said try to get an appointment there, which is, I guess, the whole thing I've been trying to do more or less, is to get an appointment with somebody who can like make something happen. And he said they're pretty good at getting back to you. So, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we can try to go online and see anything that we can get. What the heck? I just did a full circle. I actually circled around this whole place. This is where I was going when I was actually got to that big front gate. This is where I just came from. Oh my gosh. Well, here we are back again at Union Station. I found this little just restaurant here. You know I like restaurants, and I figured this would be a nice place to cool down and get something to eat, because I did not eat breakfast this morning, and I should have. All I had was like a Nature Valley bar. But I had to say, we had a pretty productive day today. We woke up early, so we got that early start. There was that fight on the metro this morning, but that, you know, that got smoothed over. We did good with that. And we were able to hit up both the Warner Brothers and the Disney studios, and I learned a lot actually. And on my way here, I actually was talking to my Uber driver, and it turns out he is actually a professor that like teaches like film and television and stuff, and he gave me like a lot of cool tips and tricks too. So we actually got some good things to do next. I'm not sure if we will be going out again. Like it won't be tomorrow. Like I'm talking about like if we did like on Monday, because tomorrow's Sunday, and you know, more relax that day. I'll still vlog though, but because I think there's like still other places to hit up. Like my Uber driver told me that like a Netflix office is somewhere out here. I think there may be a Nickelodeon office as well. So I don't know. We might consider that, but it seems like everybody's kind of saying the same thing. You want to start online. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But we did good. We did good. Oh, and I won't bother filming the Griffith Observatory because, like I said, I did that before. So if you want to see that, I'll leave a link in the description below. Alright, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am going to eat a burger, drink that water, and meet up with my aunt here, so that way, you know, we can head home. Alright, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and then hit that notification bell so you know when my videos are going up, and you can show your support by donating to me in the links below. I would really appreciate that. Alright, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.